simulators. Flight simulator is a system that accurately mimics and simulates different aspects of a plane during an active flight. With ever-increasing complexity of aircrafts, mission requirements, and difficult terrain, training flights are a necessity to ensure proper operational response. Air Force and commercial airlines spend hefty budgets on training operations. These operations incur a serious amount cost, maintenance overhead, and safety risk. Many times, ace flyers have fallen during training missions. Flight simulators can reduce the multi-faced burden of training operations by providing an accurate flying environment. Someday, flight simulator is going to play a vital role as they are fuel-free with life security, adding to which it also gives realistic experience. Let's begin with how and who created first flight simulator. It all started with a man named Edwin Albert Link, born in 1904, to a family where his father built organs and pianos. But Edwin had some other plans. He took his first flight lesson for about $50, which is approx $750 in current times. He figured out it was quite expensive, so he started working on the first simulator at his father's workplace. And he also succeeded and named it the Pilot Maker in 1929. He further tried to sell it to the flight instructors and military, but no one took it seriously and was then sold to amusement parks only with the name Link Trainer. But Edwin wanted to make the right use of it, so he opened his own flight school with ad claiming you can learn flying in only $85. This attracted many students. Later in 1943, Edwin was able to explain how well his simulators work, and soon enough Air Corps invested in 6 Link trainers. The Federal Aviation Administration categorizes aviation ground trainers into 3 main categories. Number 1, full flight simulators. Number 2, flight training devices. Number 3, aviation training devices. Full flight simulators or FFS. Full flight simulators are the most capable and the most expensive training devices required to have motion and visual capabilities. FFFs are subcategorized into 4 levels, A through D, with level D being the most sophisticated and having the most requirements, including 6 degrees of motion and realistic cockpit sounds. Pilots can use FFFs to earn a type rating without flying the actual aircraft. Many FAA-approved Part 142 training centers use FFFs to train professional pilots for type ratings. Moving towards second category, flight training devices or FTDs. These devices are designed to represent a specific aircraft configuration and depending upon the FTD's qualification level, may include an enclosed cockpit and realistic visual reference. They are not always motion capable but are sophisticated enough to provide training in preparation for commercial and airline transport pilot certificates, as well as other ratings. FTDs are very popular with aviation-oriented universities and colleges. The airline industry also uses these devices extensively to train new hires or provide for upgrades, first officer to captain, and transition training, example B737 to B747 aircraft, or for recurrency training. FTDs are subcategorized into level 4 through 7. The next generation of aviation training device or ATDs. The aviation training device or ATD, which is by far the most common option for GA flight training. In 2008, the Federal Aviation Administration adopted Advisory Curricular AC 61 till 136. Federal Aviation Administration approval of aviation training devices and their use for training and experience, which helped reclassify and redefine standards for what were previously level 1-3 FTDs and personal computer ATDs. The AC did so by introducing 2 new terms, the basic ATD and the advanced ATD. Let's learn the difference between basic ATDs and advanced towards the mechanism. Steward platform. A steward platform is a parallel manipulator device that is used for positioning and motion control. The device consists of two plates joined by six adjustable legs that allow it to be precisely adjusted and controlled. The base plate of a steward device is the only part of the device that is not adjustable. It is usually bolted to the floor or some other stable surface. Six legs attach the base plane to the adjustable upper plate. Both ends of the legs are connected using universal joints that allow for a wide range of motion. Each of the legs has a cylinder joint so that the leg can telescope out or collapse down as needed. Actuators are of multiple types. Hydraulic actuators. A hydraulic actuator consists of a cylinder or fluid motor that uses hydraulic power to facilitate mechanical operation. Pneumatic actuators. Pneumatic actuators are compressed air to convert energy into linear or rotary mechanical motion. In earlier flight simulators, hydraulic jack actuators were commonly employed, but due to their high maintenance costs, they are now increasingly replaced by electric actuators, for instance, linear and servo actuators, making the simulators more energy efficient and easier to maintain. Linear actuators. Linear actuators work by moving an object or piece of equipment in a straight line, moving an object extremely accurately and repeatedly if required. As most conventional electric motors are rotary, a linear actuator is used to convert rotary motion to linear motion. Let's talk about some of the benefits of flight simulators. It is the most affordable way to learn how to fly. It is the safest way to learn fly. It improves navigation abilities, builds memories, teaches radio skills easily, prepares for emergencies, and it also improves proficiency. In the end, me and my team, Hussain Ali, Arham, and Aisha Khatri would like to thank Royal Aeronautical Society for providing students with such opportunities and our university for believing in us, especially our HOD Avionics Department, Dr. Arsalan, and the other faculty members who helped us in research and other technical stuff. Thank you so much. And I hope you all have now better understanding about flight simulators. Thank you.